Welcome to Mindful Movement with AARP Alabama. I'm your host, Judy Mannings, and today's workout session is with health educator Jerri Haslem. Folks, we want to remind you that AARP is empowering people to choose how they live as they age. AARP is a nonpartisan 501c4 organization with more than 420,000 members in Alabama. AARP's role is to advocate for those 50 plus and their families. We are committed to continuing our virtual programming. Mindful movement allows you to keep moving in the safety of your home. Good morning, Jerri. What are we working on today?
Good morning. We are going to work on our strength, but we're going to sit today. So although we're sitting, we're still going to incorporate strength in that movement.
Well, I know it's going to be very eventful. I know you're building us up for something. Personally, I think it's going to be after the 4th, but that's okay. I'll look forward to it and we'll work with you, whatever you tell us to do. But remember, before you begin any exercise routine, you should consult with your physician to be sure it's safe to participate. All right, Jerri, let's get started.
Okay, thank you so much. Good morning, everyone. And today, although we're actually going to stay seated, I want you to make sure that if you're in a chair that's got wheels on it, you secure that in place. So with that, I'm going to bring myself halfway toward the middle of my seat. I'm going to sit up nice and tall. I'm going to take my feet and I'm going to try to get my legs to match the legs of my chair. So my legs are not together. They're actually, the heels would match that chair. So your feet and your hips, they're actually opened up right here. Okay? Sit up nice and tall as if you're stacking one vertebrae on top of the other. And right here, I want you just to inhale and blow it up and out. Inhale again, come on, lift up and blow it out. One last time, inhale up and blow it out. Relax your hands right here on your thighs. Bring those shoulders up and then just drop them. That's it. Come on, bring the shoulders up again. Come on, raise those shoulders up and think about the stress and just let it go. One more time, bring it up for me. And just drop it, okay? What I'm wanting you to do this morning, if you would, I want you to take one leg and actually just cross it over the other. And when I say that, you're going to bring this leg up. Now, if you can't bring your leg up and put it on top, guess what? It's okay. You're going to feel that in that hip flexor. If you can only take your legs and cross them at your ankles, that is fine. You're going to sit up and cross them at your ankles and bend over from there and just bring it back. But if you're in a position where you can take that leg and place it on top of that thigh, I want you to do that. That's a little bit deeper of a stretch that we got. And with that, I want you to lean over toward it. I want you to feel some discomfort, but never pain. So always understand the difference between the two when I say that, okay? So you're just going to lean over, let that hip, just let it just stretch it out for me. And bring it back up, okay? So whether you're here or whether you have your legs crossed at your ankles, that's fine. If they're crossed at your ankles, you're going to lift up and lean over, giving yourself a stretch still from that perspective and bring it back up, okay? Let's try that again. Same leg, you've got it up, and you're going to feel that stretch from there, but even more so, you're just going to lean over. Yep. Hold it for me for just a few seconds, but you're going to feel that literally, it seems like your hip, it warms up. Trust me, I know. It's got a little bit of heat to it, and bring that body up. There you go. Place that foot on the floor. Let's swap out, okay? You know how I feel. We got to balance out. You don't want to be lopsided. And one side may be a little bit more flexible than the other. So again, bring that leg up. And if you can't bring it up, it's okay. You're just going to cross the legs at the ankles in front of you. So when you do that and you lean over, it is a very small move, but I promise you, you can feel it. I guarantee you can, okay? You're gonna lean over and just sit up for me. And again, if you can't do that, cross that leg in front and just lean up and lean over, stretching, feeling it in that hip when you do that. Either way, I want your best, and you know that. I always tell you that. So again, if the leg is up here, that is fine. You're just gonna lean over and stretch with it. Oh my goodness. Small moves with such a mighty difference. Yes. And you know, I always ask for a smile. You guys know that. That's nothing new. Okay? Sit up. Put that foot right back on the floor for me. Okay? Now that the feet are both flat on the floor, I want you to take one leg out. And you see how I have my heel flexed when I do that? That heel is flexed. And I'm going to sit up and raise my body as if I'm trying to reach that foot. If you can, that's great. If you can't, if you place your hand on your shin, on your ankle, or if you place it on your foot, either way, that's fine. Just hold that strength, that stretch by sitting. That's what we want, okay? So you're just going to lean over. That's it. And roll it back up. Let's try that again. That heel is up as if you're your own little kickstand. You're going to lean over and place that hand wherever you're comfortable with it. If it's on the top of that toe of the shoe, that's fine. If it's on your shin, that is fine as well. Doesn't matter. Either way, you're in the perfect place wherever you place your hand. And roll up. Put that foot back flat on the floor. Let's change out. Let's do the other side again. The heel is flexed. The toe is coming towards you. You put it on the floor. You sit up and you raise down to touch it. Again, wherever that hand lands, that's where it needs to be. So if it's your thigh, your knee, your ankle, or on top of that foot, that's where it should be. I promise you, you're always going to be in the right spot. You know your body more than anyone. And roll up. Let's do that again. Sit up nice and tall. Lean over. Place that hand. Give me that stretch as if you're picking up something on top of that shoe. You're just going to reach down and touch it. Reach forward. You got it. There you go. And roll up. Okay. And right here, I'm going to take, again, I'm going to take my feet, my legs out to match the chair right here. And what I'm going to do, I'm simply going to raise up, alternating the leg, using the hip to do so. Not using the upper body at all, but it's a lift as if I'm marching in place. Okay, 8, 7, 6, 5. One with those hips. 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Now I'm going to pull my legs together and I'm going to alternate from there. Okay, so it's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs are out again, matching the legs of the chair right here. Alternate. 8, 7. Work those hips. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Alternate. Those hips are zipped up. Those abs are in. Everything. Got those hips, got those abs. Let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And while we're there, I'm going to slide up even more towards the front end of the chair. And right here, I've got a back to the chair. I'm just going to show you. Got a back on the chair, but I'm not going to use the back of the chair. I'm going to use my back. My back, I've got it up, abs, shoulders relaxed. So I'm supporting my back. I'm not using the back of the chair to do so. And I'm not, curving in. I'm fully engaged. Abs are in, not holding my breath. I'm going to work my abdominals just by leaning back, tapping the chair, and bringing it up. Okay? So I'm going to tap the back of the chair when I do that, working those abdominals. Again, not just sitting up. Actually, I'm up here, and I can place my hands right here in my lap. I can place it across my chest. I can just relax my hands, using my abdominals to go back. When we do these, Let's do 8, okay? Ready? Let's go. 8, tap the chair. 7, tap in the back of the chair. 6, engage those abs. 5, it's just a tap. It's 4, it's 3, it's 2. One more for me. Come on, one more. And 1. It's just a tap. So I'm just tapping the back of it using my abdominals, controlling, especially that lower ab, to go back and to bring myself up, okay? And that would be working our abs. Sometimes we sit, we need our strength still. You always hear people talk about core. You don't necessarily have to get on the floor to engage your core to make it work. Yes, those exercises are great, but suppose you're not in that position to do so, and it's just one of those days where maybe you don't want to get on the floor. You can do these from the chair, okay? Let's do another set, okay? This time, let's take our hands and cross them across our chest. So just place your hands across your chest. Your abs are engaged. You're going to tap back for 8. Let's go. And where's my smile? Yes, thank you. Let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, that's it. 3, 2, use those abdominals, and 1, and bring it up. Good job, okay? Again, working those abs a little differently, okay? I'm gonna grab my weights, but what I want you to know, if you don't have weights, that's fine. If you have canned goods, if you have bottles of water, or if you have nothing, that's fine. But right here, I'm gonna grab the weights, and again, this is an option, okay? We're gonna do a few things from here with those weights. So the first thing I'm gonna do is take the weights and bring them into right here, the sides of my body. The weights are kind of turned out, and I'm just gonna take it up and bring it in, okay? Almost like the W, the alphabet, okay? Let's do 8. 8, 7, squeeze it in. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and bring it back and just relax it, okay? Again, working that bicep a little differently because you got it turned out, okay? How did that feel? And again, doing reps at your own rate, at your own pace, okay? We're not competing. We're not in a rush. We're just making sure that we're doing control moves. We're breathing. We're not holding our breath, okay? So let's turn it out again. Let's do 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. How about that? Now, if the weights were in front of us, okay, so they're right here, and I just extend it out and bring it in, okay? Bring it in. And when I bring it in, I'm bringing that elbow back, actually, as if I'm punching someone behind me. You can do this without weights, okay? It's a choice. Doesn't matter. I don't want you to have that terrible squeeze on the weights. I want you to hold them and be in control and let that bicep, let it go all the way up and bring it back, okay? How about that? Let's do 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. How was that? Okay? I'm going to actually, if you want to, we can double up the weights right here. I still have it, and I'm just going to turn it out to the side. 8, 7, just turn it out. 6, as if I'm taking a tray and serving the platter. Okay? 4, 3, 2, and 1. Working that bicep. Again, you can double the weight up if you want to. It is an option. It is not mandatory. You can have one weight. You can have 0 weights. It doesn't matter. Okay? So right here, if I have this weight and I double it up, I'm just going to turn it out. 8, just turning it. 7, 6, where's my smile? 5, thank you. 4, turn that arm out. 3 is 2 and 1, okay? Now I'm gonna put one of the weights down. I'm just gonna drop it on the floor here, place it on the floor, I should say, okay? And right here, I want you to think about from your shoulder, not too high. You're gonna work this weight as if it's a figure 8. So right here, I'm gonna work this weight as if it's a figure 8. So if I had the number 8 and I turned it not here, but on its side, that's what you're doing when you're rotating that arm, bicep, tricep, forearm, all of that. So right here, I'm making the figure 8, making the number 8 with the weight, with that arm. It's a control move, working all of the arm. The shoulder is not very high. I don't want you to aggravate or irritate or do anything with that rotator cuff. It's not up high, it's down. And you can do it without the weight, but you're making a figure 8 when you do that. So rotating all of that, okay? Let's do a few more. Ready? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, okay? Figure 8. Let's change hands, okay? Right here, let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to do that again, okay? How do you feel about that? Again, not too high. You're controlling it, okay? You're making the number 8 when you do it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And when you do that, I want you to understand how when you rotate your hand, rotate your arm, feel and look at that muscle. You know, we so often think about the bicep, not realizing it's more than one muscle, or the tricep. It's more than one muscle. When you have 3 muscles, when you have those muscles running together, you want to work all of them, which is why sometimes just a turn out can make a difference. So you're here and you're here. You're working it a little differently, okay? How you feel about that? I hope pretty good. Again, not too high. We don't want to irritate or do anything with those rotators because sometimes you've had injuries. We don't want to aggravate anything, okay? Let's take the weight again. Again, we only have one weight. I've got it right here in front of me. And this time, I'm simply going to take my hands. I'm holding on to the weight, not a grip, but I'm just holding on to it. And when I do that, I'm engaging and I'm holding it. It seems really simple, and it is, but everything is engaged and I'm holding it. I'm holding the weight up. I'm not letting it drop. I'm not here. I'm actually engaging those abs, relaxing those shoulders, and just simply holding that weight, okay? And put it down. A lot of times we think that we've got to be moving 100 miles an hour, or we've got to be lifting 100 pounds. And while those things are great, understand small things make a difference. They can impact your body. When you hold your own body weight up, when you sit up nice and tall, when you engage that back, you make those muscles work. So you don't have to do something that's so challenging to create that body to make a difference and to want to change, okay? Let's take those arms out again. Come on, hold it out, relax those shoulders, just holding the weight, engage the abs, relax those shoulders, and just hold it. It's a very minor looking move, but it will have you with your full attention. Relax that back. Don't bring those shoulders up, relax them. Let it go down and let it stay there. There you go, very good. And put it down, okay? How did that feel? I hope pretty good, okay? I'm gonna take the weight and just place it on the floor, okay? And what we're gonna do, we're gonna think about, I said we're sitting, our strength, our flexibility. So what I want you to do is think about, you're right here, you're halfway your chair, towards the top of your chair, lift one leg and just bring it in, just bringing that leg in, okay? Then flex the heel for me, flex that heel, feel that stretch. I want you to bring the knee to you. I don't want you to go to the knee. I want you're sitting, and I want you to bring the leg to you. Flex the heel, give it an amazing stretch when you do that. If we want to, we could kick it out for just lifts on the top of that thigh. Give me 8, 7, kick it up, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and then just hold it to you. That's it. Very good. Put that foot on the floor. Engaging your body differently. I tell you, it works. It gets your attention. Okay? Let's take the opposite leg. Right here. Bring it to you. Bring the leg to you, to your chest. I don't want you to go to it. I want you up. I want you to bring it to you. Okay? So bring it to you. There we go. Flex that heel and just hold it for me. That's it. Now right here, we're going to take it up for 8. Okay? 8, 7, kick it up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and put it down. So again, even though you're sitting, it's a seated position, your strength is still there. You still need your strength. So I don't want you to think, oh, just because I'm sitting, or maybe I'm sitting at a desk for a long time, you can still incorporate strength with those workouts in a chair. And that's what I want you to think about doing, even when we're not together. You know, I always tell you, functional, why do we do this? We do it because guess what? We sit a lot. We do it because guess what? We don't always have the luxury to get up and stand. We may be on meetings back to back. So how are you going to incorporate and get that body moving? Or you may be on a long flight somewhere. You may have the opportunity to get up and walk back and forth to keep those legs moving. But what can you do with your posture to engage that body to get some strength and to get it flowing? Okay? As always, I love our morning sessions. You know, I tell you, give me 10 minutes here, give me 10 minutes there. It adds up. Put on your favorite music. It adds up. There is no right or wrong to your exercise. The only thing that I ask is that you move. So if you say, Jerri, you know, I just get 10 minutes here and there. Those 10 minutes add up. It'll be the same thing if I say, hey, you know, you throw all your coins in a jar. My goodness, it adds up. All of our little segments add up. I totally have enjoyed you this Tuesday morning. Stay hydrated. Wherever you are, it's hot. Believe that. Even when you don't think it is, stay hydrated. Give me 10 minutes here and there. Add those 10 minutes together and make it a mindful movement Tuesday. I thank you so much. Judy, I'm going to bring you back.
Yes, Jerri, thank you so much. A lot of good information for us as we close out the month of June. And as you stated, it is important to keep moving regardless of the position we might be in as far as sitting or walking. But what you've really taught us this morning is the importance of using what we have at that particular time to make the best of everything that we have. So we are committed to following through with this, Jerri. Thank you so much. The exercises were, of course, invigorating, and you really show us how to work that chair. And thank you, AARP members, for your participation. And by the way, we've dropped a survey into the chat box. Please make sure you respond to it. In the meantime, remember you can join Mindful Movement each Tuesday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. With that in mind, have a wonderful, fantastic Tuesday, and we will see you soon. Goodbye.